How's everybody doing tonight? I hope that you're well. I'm doing pretty well. I slept way later than I was planning on sleeping today. And even though my mother says I do that every day, I actually don't. Um, this was way later than I expected. I didn't get up until about 7:30 tonight, which is, yeah, that's well beyond when the alarm goes off and when my phone goes back on allowing people to disturb me and everything else. You know what? Let's do an opening jingle. Our intro.
Time to go live. Time to go live. Time to go live. Time to go live. It's time to go live. It's time to go live.
Very nice. Thank you, as always, to our lovely Ms. Summer Savage, who provides us with the best intros, custom made, bespoke, handcrafted, artisanal, free range, grass fed intros. We love it. Thank you so much, Summer. Yeah, so I slept hella late, and it was definitely Confront and Shatterday in Clearwater, or Coldwater, as they've been calling it tonight. For sure. It was quite something. So many people were there. So many people, including somebody that I actually booked. She contacted me, and when she initially was thinking about going, she was gonna have to work, and then she called me up and said, "Hey, listen, they've changed my work schedule. Let's do this." So, I booked her a flight, and she flew all the way across the country so that she could hang out with all of those amazing, amazing SPs. Uh, Natalie Webster was there. Farrell Sherrill was there and keeping an eye out for her and gave her a big hug and thought that my client was just lovely. Tampa B Man, Ms. Barbara. She also got to meet up with my client, and apparently they chatted for quite some time and hit it off. So I love that. And I worry, because if I've got a client, especially a female client who's traveling by themselves, I do worry. Once I knew that she had met up with Cheryl and Barbara, I didn't worry anymore. I knew that she was in good hands. So, yeah, Natalie Webster was there. Jenna Miscavige is there. Kelly Copter is there. Liz Gale, our queen of the boots, is there. And of course, Sarasota Jerry and Clearwater George and all the other cool kids. It was pretty crazy. It was quite the turnout, especially tonight at Nash Keys when they all got together, hanging around outside the Dueling Piano Bar. And from what I understand, they ended the night at Lisa McPherson's Brick in Gaslight Alley. And I'm really glad for that. I'm really glad that they're keeping the memory of Lisa McPherson alive. Yeah, pretty amazing day. Pretty crazy ass amazing day, and I love it for all of them. I love that Natalie was there for the first time after leaving the cult. I love that she was there at Flag, where she'd only been before for services, and was now there to protest. I love it. I love it. It makes me so happy, and I love being able to help facilitate getting other people there to get the word out. So, that's extremely satisfying. Let's say hi to some people, shall we? Do a Roll call action. Miss Sum, she here. She's missed the last couple of nights. She's been a busy girl, but she always sends in the intro, which I love. Pamela SB Butterfly is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Ms. Kim White. Hi. And our lovely Miss Sunrise Dawn. Hi from North Georgia. Miss North by God, Georgia. Getting the tatas out early. We love it. Kristen with a C. Hello, Kristen with a C. Morning, Susan P. Good to see ya. Hef is here. Hey. Summer, are you still frozen? I hope you're not still frozen. Aloha, Mark Hardman, and all you dirty stay-ups. Look at you with your pretty flower and your hang loose, hang 10, hang something, and the dancing lady. I love it, Mark Hardman. You are a spicy meatball on the weekends, and I am glad for it. Miss Kimberly Gabaldon is here. Hello, good to see you. And hello, Alan Ballantyne. G'day, g'day. Brian Lucas. Hello, Brian Lucas. Good evening. Good evening. God Morgan, Ms. Ekblama. And Smoke is here saying the hello for everybody. And Anik. Hi, Anik. Good to see you. Diana S. has presented for muster. We're happy to see it. Ooh, and rocking it out for life with Kim D. She's here. She's here, ladies and gentlemen. Batten down the hatches. That woman is a whirlwind. Don't you forget it. Miss Tamber June is here. Hello, Tamber June. Hello, Deanna Downey. And our beloved Ms. Maya. Good morning to you. Good to see you. Kim White is saying hello. I may have already said hi to her. I'm not sure. Joanne Rice is here. Hi, Joanne Rice. Good to see you. Hello, hello. And hey, Carrie Ann. Hi. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm in a pretty good mood today. Really good mood. Yeah, it was great. I wish I was there too, Kim White, but I didn't find out about it until late. And shit, I can't even go and get a haircut right now, much less buy a plane ticket. So, 7th, ahoy hoy, good to see ya. And then they went back to their drinks. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Apostate Alex is here. Hello, hello. Koala Crafts is here. G'day, g'day. Nice to see you in here from Straya. Oh, Summer's got a massive bowl packed for this one. Very nice. Pam Fredette. Hi, sweetheart. Good to see ya. We exchanged a couple little emails today. Marla Dillard is here. Hi, Marla. Uh-oh. What do we got going on here? Love y'all, but I'm in too much pain to stay and listen and talk. Very overwhelming taking meds now. Baby, take those meds. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. That sucks. That sucks a whole bunch. And I am sorry. I've been there. Take your meds. Hang out. Listen if you can. Chat if you can. Even if it's just a way to get your mind off of things until the meds kick in. But we're here for you. And if you got a dip, that's okay. We're not mad at you. I'm glad that you popped in and said hello, because that had to have taken a couple of spoons that I'm not sure that you actually had to spend, but good for you. Good for you, honey. Get your rest. Take care of you. You're the most important thing in your life. Let's get this cracking. It is Saturday night. It sure enough is. Let's get the first one ready. If you are new here, hey, Purple Groovy. Did I see Purple Groovy? Purple Groovy is here. Hey, lady. Happy to see you. Hello, Donnie Scattered. My goodness, they just keep showing up, don't they? And I love it. Hi, everybody. I hope that you have your uh, beverage or snack or bowl or whatever within reach. We're going to kick this off. Zinu Marlena. Everybody partake. Cheers, y'all. Good evening, Tiff45. Hello, Christina Carter. Welcome, welcome. All right, Alex has a big question here. So it's my birthday in 2 weeks, and I want to make the most of the final year of my 20s, which still, like, what? What would you do if you could go back to your 20s for a year? What should I tick off the list before I hit 30? Well, chat. What do you think? Marcia Smith. Hello, pretty cool kids reporting for the cricket show. Aww. Well, you guys are definitely the cool kids. I'm a giant nerd, so I don't know if I count as a cool kid, but I am really glad to have all you cool kids here. All right, what should Alex tick off the list before he hits 30? Yeah, obviously, other than an interview with Cricket. Yeah, schmooze more. Schmooze more. I see you. I don't even know why an interview with me would be on the list, because I don't think that the questions that I would ask are ones that you're necessarily prepared for. We don't have any fluffers on this channel. Seventh is only here because he got detention. Well, that's fair. That's fair, Seventh. All right, so what would you do if you can go back to your 20s for a year? What would you do before you hit the big 30? Skydiving, fly suit jumping, okay. We've got some good ideas in here. Naked skydiving is an oh god no. Clothed skydiving? When I turned 35? Yeah, 35. I was living in Los Angeles, and I was told that I needed to come up with something to do for my birthday, because it was kind of a milestone. And hi, Janet G. Good to see ya. And so when the guy that I was dating at the time asked me, "What do you want to do for your 35th birthday?" I said, "I want to fly." And by that, I sent him a link to the trapeze school. Sandy Wandy, hi. The Trapeze School of New York, which had a branch in Santa Monica. I wanted to do flying trapeze, and I didn't even know that I wanted to do flying trapeze until I read the website and inexplicably burst into tears while I was reading the website. And I went, okay, this is a message from the universe that apparently I need to do this. And a couple weeks later, he asked me the same thing. So, what do you want to do for your 35th birthday? And I said, did I stutter? I want to fly. He's like, oh, are you serious about that? I said, yeah, I'm fucking serious about that. So I did. We went to the New York Trapeze School on the pier at Santa Monica, and I got to do the flying trapeze. And I went back later. And the second time I went, I got to do a midair transfer on the flying fucking trapeze. And with the amount of pain that I live with all the time, I'm going to tell you that by the end of that day, both times, my body had pain in places that it didn't even know it had muscles. And it was worth every second of it. It was absolutely amazing. So, that's one thing that I would recommend. Take loads of photos of yourself and remind yourself that no matter how gross you think you are now, you're going to look at those photos in 10 years, 20 years, and be like, damn, why was I bashing myself all this time? I was fucking cute then. That's something to think about. I've got some pinned here. Tamber June says exercise. That's smart. Yeah. Get yourself into taking care of yourself. That's very smart. I would tell 29-year-old me to stay away from cocaine and move back to civilization. That's fair enough, Form 13909. And that's balanced. That's good advice, I think, for just about anybody at any age. I do that travel location you've been putting off. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's a whole lot of things that you can blame on being young and stupid. Have some good experiences, be in there with it, because once you start getting older, then you're going to say, oh, well, maybe not quite yet. Maybe not until X happens. Maybe after I get a house or a flat and have a mortgage payment. Maybe after I land that dream job or dream assignment at my current job. Maybe after I tick these other boxes. But you're always going to find ways to put it off and put it off and put it off. Do things now while you're still technically in your 20s that you can say, well, I was in my 20s. What do you want, right? Do that. I wouldn't change a thing, says Diana S. Just be honest, truthful, and sincere. Don't be self-centered, too. That's a great rewind. Yeah, I love that. Honest, truthful, and sincere. Yep. I think for me, I would say learn the lesson well, that the only thing that you can control is you. Be kind, be full of love, and have boundaries like a motherfucker. That's some of the advice that I have. I don't know if skydiving is better in your 20s. Why is it a must have before 30? Because everything starts to hurt a lot for most people that I know. Creaky knees happen sooner than you think. No shitting, Donnie Scattered. Absolutely. Marla says, Alex, that's a great question. I'd go take in a great museum, a wonderful show, go for lunch with a friend, and take myself for a hike in a beautiful place. Always wanted to go see Beatrix Potter's something. Deanna Downey says, drink and get lucky. Skydiving is next before you have any injuries. Absolutely do it. Okay. Yep. That's fair. That's fair. I love that idea, Kim. Yeah. You couldn't pay me to go back to my 20s, but if I had to choose something, I would find a therapist that I really connected with and who saw me. Nice, Kristen with a C. I love that. A lot of evidence-based therapy with a qualified psychologist to understand oneself, one's attachment style, blind spots, and gain as much self-awareness as possible. That's a great one, Shar. You get on that therapy train early. Yes. Yes. 100%. Go to a show on Broadway or in the West End. Pamela? Yeah. He's in England. So their version of Broadway is the West End. So, yeah, go see some shows in the West End. Dance like no one is watching, have picnics with CO Bilf. Yeah. Yeah, I can recommend that. I think that CO Bilf would probably have an amazing picnic game. Beatrix Potter's Conservatory. Okay, thank you, Marla Dillard. That sounds amazing. Hey, Misha, good to see you. Just coming over from Krista Melinda's chat. Good stuff there. Very nice. I love it. We're doing pretty good tonight. The question that's being put to the chat is, we've got somebody in the chat who's about to turn 30 in a couple of weeks. If you could go back to your 20s self and do something before you turned 30 that you hadn't done yet, what would it be? I totally would have done flying trapeze sooner. It was amazing. I would protest with the Squirrel Squad outside the blue buildings in LA. Very nice. My older son took out his younger brother and did a tandem jump. At least here it costs $135. He loved it. He wants to go back. That sounds incredible. I would throw myself out of a perfectly good airplane. I've done flying trapeze. I'm not afraid. I would swim with sharks. I am not afraid. I love all the animals. So, yeah. Dawn Gloves is here. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Good to see ya. Welcome back. I mean, you were here last night, but yeah. I'm glad you were able to do something so amazing. And I did it twice, and it was amazing both times. And there are photos of it on my Facebook, and I it was such a rush. It was such a rush. And my safety was never in doubt. I wonder if I can find the photo on my phone. I know I saved it in one of my folders. Um it was such a rush, and it was so incredible, and I feel like it's something that I would never ever say no to, no matter what. I can call myself fat, I can call myself old, I know that everything hurts, and yet I know that I can do that because I did that, and it was amazing. Just trying to figure out what folder it might be in. La 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 la. No, it's definitely not that folder. Holy shit. Maldives. Messenger. No, that's not it. It's not in my downloads. Is it in my screenshots? No. Weird that it would be in my camera. I didn't think it would be in my camera. But I was just rummaging through there the other day, and I know that I saw it. I would love to share it with you all because I mean, just the fact that I was soaring through the air with the greatest of ease and able to catch somebody else's hands and be caught by them and just swing. It was really amazing. It was something else, and I am gonna have to find it another time because this is gonna be really fucking boring if I just sit here and babble while I'm rummaging through my phone, so let me not do that. Um, it was incredible though, and I strongly recommend it to everyone. Start a stretch and strength routine, get used to doing it regularly, body goes to shit after 30 if left alone. Yeah, that's the truth. Oh my god, Cricket, that is Apollo awesome. It really was amazing, and I recommend it to everybody. Maybe quit a bad habit. Okay, that's a good one. How cool is that, that I would have loved that so very much. I would travel and get some freedom. Yeah. You're gonna get grosser. It's sad. That's true. That's how we do. I might take a bunch of pictures of my hair so I can look back and remind myself what it was like before it's all gone. I know I don't have too much time left on that one. Whereas Brian Lucas says he's cuter now than he was at 29. Krista Melinda's here. Hi, good to see ya. Sarah Turner would love to spend a month in a state with horse riding trails. That sounds like fun. Yeah. I mean, we don't really know what you're into doing, Alex. So, you know, can tell you what not to do. Do not jump on moving trains for fun. It is not fun, and the memories last a lifetime. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Seventh. Thank you. For my 30th, I asked for money so I could get new tires for my car. For my 30th, I worked the door at a club night that we were my ex and I were handling, and I didn't even get cake. I didn't get cake for my 40th either. Did I get cake for my 40th? I know I planned a party at a bar in Brooklyn, a nerd bar in Brooklyn with a TARDIS inside of it. I invited 250 people and 8 showed up. So that was frustrating. I would give the younger me all the winning lotto numbers for the next 30 years. Nice. Yeah, please, if you would be so kind, hit the like or the dislike button. Do it right when you get in. Honestly, it makes it so much easier. Take photos of your hair. You have a YouTube channel, babe. Think bigger. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, do the thing that scares you. Do the thing that scares you. That was something that, I mean, I was afraid to go and do the flying trapeze, but I also listened to what was happening and paid attention to the signals I was receiving. When I read that website and burst into tears for no reason, I was like, fuck, okay, apparently I have to do this. So let's go. Because if I hadn't had such a visceral reaction to it, I probably wouldn't have. But with that kind of reaction, I said, clearly I need to be paying attention to this. So listen to what your body and your emotions are telling you. Do some investigation, read some websites. You're not in a cult anymore. You can read whatever you want, whether or not it's en theta. And do that. Check it out. See what speaks to you. And go with that. I mean, that's really one of the best pieces of advice that I can that I can give to anybody else is listen to your gut. And if your gut tells you that this is something that you absolutely should not do under any circumstances, then don't do the thing, or say the thing, or write the thing. If your gut tells you, oh my God, this sounds amazing, or like me, you burst into tears at how beautiful something seems, do that thing without hesitation. I would definitely tell 29-year-old me not to delay baptism into the celestial kingdom and the telestial kingdom and the terrestrial kingdom. So many kingdoms. I would not have become a wine mom, says Janet G. Violet L. Hi, I don't recognize you. Welcome. Alex, travel. Yeah, that's always good advice. Always good advice. Find a show a couple hours away and go for a weekend holiday. If I were in your place, I'd go be a total tourist in London as an English history buff. Exactly. That's fair. If there's some place that you want to go there. Gravity and everything changes after 30. Yeah, you're not kidding, Misha. I'd make all the bad decisions I can so I can no longer be making them now. Nice, 7th. Go to Scotland or Wales or Ireland for a couple of days. Yeah, absolutely. Go to Italy and meet family. Sandy Wandy would worry less about trying to please everyone. Yes. Get in the Ural and pick out a spot. For sure. Do things outside of your comfort zone. Oh, actually meant Broadway in New York as part of a bucket list. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Come to New York. New York's amazing. If you've never been there, New York is incredible, and I miss it desperately. You love West End musicals? I know pretty much every word of Les Mis. Your fave of all time? Okay. All right. But have you seen the South Park takeoff on Les Mis? Do things outside of your comfort zone. 1000%. Mary is here. Hello, Mary. Reach tentative conclusions about spiritual, political, social matters. Change course if miserable, but constant, idle rumination can also be maddening. Yes, yes, it can. And that's totally my life. Constant, idle rumination. I ruminate. I ruminate better than a cow. Take that as you will. I would go back to before I had kids and travel. Don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but I wish I traveled more before they came. Yeah, sure. Because kids are expensive. Yes, I have Liberton, Scotland on my bucket list. It's my maiden name. And our genealogy goes back to Scotland and Ireland. I know it's just a pasture, but I want to go and see it. Hey, the House of Lancaster, which is my last name, my family name, my mom's maiden name, was turned into a prison. So, yeah, I can trace my family line to before the War of the Roses. But they turned our ancestral home into a prison. I still want to bring my mom there so that she can try to steal a brick and bring it home. Turning 29 in a couple of weeks. Oh, you've got a year. Shit, Alex. Okay, well, we're bringing you lots of ideas. My mom was one of the first people to play Annie in the West End. Loving musicals are basically in my DNA, apparently. Yeah, Summer Urail, 2 thumbs up. For sure. Oh my God, Dawn Gloves, we're going through the Del Taco drive-thru with you. I need some Del Taco right now. Oh, that sounds amazing. Misha says, "Bucket list, don a squirrel suit and soar." Yup, would so do it. Yeah, I would do the flying squirrel suit thing. I would. I'd probably break a leg on landing because I haven't got a drop of grace or agility in my body. All those years with the ballet, wasted. Um, but yeah, yeah, I would absolutely do it. Would have spent more time connecting with friends, less time being codependent, but that's me. All right, good. Good job. Well done. Oh, Mary. We had to get up at 6 a.m. yesterday to go unload a storage unit. My body doesn't like me. Oh, I bet it doesn't. Ow. That sounds horrible. Hello, Ms. Ann Hummingbird. Good to see you. Oh, Sumsum's done the tandem thing. They pulled us to the sky and I had to pull the cord. It was glorious. Ah, yes. Have a crazy night or weekend or week of abandon while all your parts are where they should be. Yes. Yes. Just fuck right off for a while with friends or solo. Do your own thing. Whatever you feel like doing, go do the thing. Have all the fun. Mary says I would have to say take a cruise or go on a really cool vacation. Yep. Yep. We love it. Get a tattoo. You could get tattoos. Steph N. Hi. Good to see ya. I've become so proud of the stuff I did in my teens, 20s, and 30s, even when some bit me in the arse later. Yeah, I did some cool stuff in my 20s, and I was all in. But then again, I don't really do things halfway anyway. So, yeah, sky coasting. I've done that too in Tennessee. Okay, nice. Have. Alex has plenty of tattoos, but desperate for another, so maybe I'll get one to commemorate my 20s. Great idea. Tell us about the full back piece. We need to know. Must have been so exciting. It was amazing. It was perfection. And I've never been more exhilarated. It was exhilarating. CO Bilf gets cuter with every day that passes, hair or no hair. Absolutely. I agree. Summer Savage was living in Vegas at 40. Tamper June, you know that bar? So do I. I spent a lot of time in that bar. That bar, I was actually roommates with the bar owner. I love that bar. Sandy Wandy got carded on her 40th birthday. Tiff 45, we can party in Brooklyn. Hey, I've done it. I am down for a Brooklyn party. Oh, smart. Look at you. If I could go back to 29, I'd make sure to give myself reminders to buy Apple stock and Amazon. No shitting. Julia 543, hi. Good to see you. Welcome back. Nervous, but also excited about growing up. Yeah, the thing is, Alex, growing up and being an adult is somewhat inevitable, but also somewhat a state of mind. Like, I've found that the way that I treat other people and the way that I treat myself has a lot more thought behind it than I did when I was younger. But I mean, who am I kidding? I think about stuff way too much all the time. Um, But, I'm 50, and I would still get on that flying trapeze in a hot second. I'm ready to do all of the things. You want me to swim with sharks? Okay, whatever. I'm I'm here for it because there are experiences in the world. There are so many experiences in this great, big, gorgeous world. We gotta do them. I think we owe it to this big, beautiful world to do as many of them as we can. And, yeah, do the fucking thing, man. I had tea with a few friends at my mom's house for my 40th. My oldest was about 3 months old, so I wasn't up for anything big. That's fair. That's totally fair. Let's see. I think I may have just gotten oh my god. See, here I thought I was gonna get photos of tacos, and, Dawn Gloves sent me something completely different. Do, do, do. I was happily Molly Mormon in my early 30s preparing to be sealed in the temple. Yeah. And now look at you. Never stop questioning. Yes, agreed, Misha. Never ever stop questioning. Getting up really hurts right now. Hate getting old. Getting old isn't for wimps. Boy, you ain't kidding, Mary. Seventh used to card old ladies all the time. They loved him. I love traveling. Visiting China changed my life in the best way. Visiting Korea did the same thing for me. It was absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning, and I need to go back. Alex, it gets harder and so much better all at the same time. The best thing is becoming more comfortable in your own skin. Yeah, yeah. At 29, I was smoking a J with my roommate, and he suggested I join the military. It was like every synapse in my brain went off at once. It was like a moment of clarity. I was in the Navy a year later. Nice, Brian. Oh, Rosa Lang. Hi. Well, we've missed you as well. Anne Hummingbird, only place she really wants to go is Scotland and Ireland. That's fair. Start nagging your parents about regular doctor's appointments. Yeah. Oh, you've debated joining the Navy. Okay. Well, there's the Navy, there's the RAF. I mean, you've got options there. Definitely want to jump tandem, no static jumping for me. Okay, Kim White. Phantom is Summer's favorite. Les Mis is her second. Try foods you've never tried. Yes, eat all the foods. Remind you again why you had kids, Anne Hummingbird. Uh because you felt like that's what you were supposed to do. Everything is going pating, pating, pating right now. Care for JC is here. Hello, Care for JC. Good to see ya. House of Lancaster, rightful sovereigns will rise again. Dios, patria, y cricket. Let's see. So who had eaten at Taco John's is it better than Taco Bell? They are different. They are different. That's what I can tell you. I personally find that I like Taco John's refried beans better, and therefore the taste of their burritos makes me much happier than Taco Bell. I will eat other things from Taco Bell and be totally fine with it. There are some things at Taco John's that Taco Bell does not have, and vice versa. So Taco John's has donut bites, which are delicious little blobs of carbs with more carby frosting on them. God in heaven. And they have potato olays, which are like little round hash brown guys, that they deep fry and then toss in seasoning salt. And you can actually get nachos put on a bed of those instead of chips. So those are pretty awesome. Taco Bell has nacho fries. And they have something Cinnabon flavored, Cinnabon bite something things. So I don't know about better, but I know about different. They are different. My mom is obsessed with Taco Bell because she loves their Doritos Loco Taco. This broadcast is not sponsored by Taco Bell or by Taco John's or by Del Taco. There isn't a Del Taco within states of here, so definitely not sponsored by them. We are surrounded with Taco John's and with Taco Bell, and neither one of them is sponsoring this video. But yeah, I can tell you that they are different. Better is taste is subjective. So that's what it comes down to, your own personal thing. And Hummingbird lives in Lancaster. Nice. And Jen is so sick of YouTube not sending out notifications. She's mad about it. And I understand. I feel that. Mary would love to ride in a hot air balloon. That sounds amazing. I kind of want to do that too now. But I want to do the whole thing, not just like it's tethered to the ground and you go up and then you come down. I want to actually travel in the thing. I think that would be incredible. Dawn Gloves is here. Heather McLaughlin. I haven't seen Gretchen. I was texting with her earlier, but I haven't seen her in here yet. Always a minute late, stuck in, waiting for screen. Okay. I read somewhere recently that YouTube tends not to send out more than 3 notifications from the same channel in a 24-hour period, which sucks for most people. I only go live once in a 24-hour period. So it actually, that wouldn't apply to me. Everyone's saying hello to Marla. 7th hasn't received any notifications for over a week. That blows. Oh, the tattoos. The conversations about tattoos. I'm sorry, but that is hilarious. Bear is much better today. One of the smoke detectors was chirping and making him more neurotic than normal. Once I pulled the dying battery, he was back to begging for French fries. Good. All right. We're late for this, and I am 11 minutes behind, y'all. But let's make this happen, shall we? I'm trying to do so as quietly as possible because people on the boat said the sound of pill bottles triggers them, so I'm trying to be quiet about it. But yeah, I think it is time for us to do the song and remind you all of the thing that you should be doing right about now, which is night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Oh, I almost went full Reese there, didn't I? Remember to sip first so the meds don't stick. The melatonin, the levothyroxine, whatever it is that sticks, if you sip first, it sticks much less. Alex is covered in scandalous tattoos, and nobody can convince me differently until I see photographic evidence. Sorry. Kim D always receives the notifications. I guess she's lucky. Only on channels I have clicked the bell and changed it to all do I get the notifications. And that is what I would recommend for all of you. All 63 of you who are in here and watching right now, thank you so much for being here, first and foremost. I appreciate you. Even if you're not in the chat, hanging out and chatting with us, that's okay. I don't mind lurkers. I appreciate it when people take the time to read the room. And some people can't chat because their telephonic device or what have you is not quite up to the state of the art, and therefore they're only able to listen and watch. Hi, Trish. I see ya. But that's okay. We're happy that you're here. Please feel free to hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not trying to tell people how to think, but hit one of them if you would be so kind. And check to see if you're still subscribed. If you're not, please resubscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? It doesn't even hurt. Pain-free. How few things in life can advertise that truthfully these days? It doesn't hurt at all to hit that subscribe button. You can tickle my bell. Yes, you can. And if you select all notifications, apparently, you'll get notified whenever my random ass goes online. I only know when my random ass is going online about 5 minutes before I do so. Right, Purple Groovy? Oh, we have missed you right back, Jen. We sure have. And I'm so glad that you're here. Let's see. What do we got? Pain meds kicking in. Yay! Timber June! You did that like 13 minutes ago and I'm so fucking behind. 29-year-old me could sit on the same Brooklyn party stool at Farrell's and slowly become my grandfather. Yeah, you probably could. I'm glad you didn't. Summer Savage is threatening to pee herself. Let's see. Fighting damn allergies all week, starting to feel a little bit more normal. I'm glad to see that. Hey, Marla Dillard. Pamela SP Butterfly sent some photos from today. Korea is awesome, says Sandy Wandy. I agree completely. I spent a week there and I ran my ass off the entire time, and it was absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to go back. The other best thing is chocolate in your mouth. Ooh, sunshines. I do like chocolate in my mouth. Because kids turn into grandkids? That's a good idea. That might be why you had some kids. Enjoy. Gotta get some rest. Sleep sweet. Kim D. Hi. I'd love to see Ireland. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Like everything that you've ever heard about Ireland, and they tell you, "Oh, it's so green, it's so meow, it's so meow." Yeah, it is, and it's greens that you have never seen with your actual eyeballs before. Like, you can't imagine what it's like until you actually get there, and it's astonishing. The real Navy is much better than the fake Space Navy, I agree. Anne Hummingbird loves her Del Taco. There was a Taco John's in Fort Collins, but my brother said the meat is weird. I don't know about that. I'd love to go to both Ireland and Australia. Alan, do you have a couch I could surf? That's a good question. And keep in mind, Alan, Alan, if you do have a couch that Seventh can surf, you're probably going to wind up with other people asking to take you up on that same offer. So, just saying. At Taco Bell, everything they get is frozen in a bag and gets defrosted down to melted. Everything but the damn tortillas. Ew. One of the few things I miss about living in San Antonio, Texas is the taco cabana and the breakfast tacos. See, the only thing I know about San Antonio and taco spaces is Taco Land because the Dead Milkman wrote a song about it. TJ's brought back the Apple Grande. They only bring it back during the holidays. Steph, they bring the Apple Grande back during the holidays, but that's the only time. You can get Nachos Navidad, which is the nachos that are red and green chips, and you can get the Apple Grande. But as far as I know, they only have it during the holidays. If they brought it back full time, I'm going to be a happy bitch. I'm also going to be a fatter bitch, but whatever. Street tacos in Vegas, that sounds good. Matrix. Hi. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I went in a hot air balloon last year. It was really fun. That sounds amazing. Come visit me one at a time in Napa. I'll give you my bed. Oof. I might. I haven't made it to Napa. Sunshine's never gets notifications. Taco Bell cinnamon crisps and chalupas are my Taco Bell faves. See, the cinnamon crisps kind of taste like styrofoam to me. Do they not have that to you? Walla Walla has a hot air balloon festival. I grew up wanting to ride, and I have yet to ride in a hot air balloon. Oh, man, me too. I just mute until you put down the glass. All right, that's cool. It's the night meds. Fucking fingers are just not working tonight. Mark Hardman, it's because you went full day walker this week, and now your fingers are like, what? You expect us to work during the week and on the weekends? No, that's bullshit. One of two. The difference in the refried beans. Taco Bell still gets them in cans. Taco John comes in bags. Most of the supplies in restaurants that come in bags now instead of cans taste better. Okay, good to know. And yet Del Taco, I know that they make them in-house. You have a great voice. I'd love to hear your rendition of Phantom or Les Mis. Not suggesting it, just saying I can imagine you'd be great. I used to know every single word of the Phantom soundtrack. And I even hit that note in Phantom once. I may never hear it again. I may never hit it again, but I hit it once. You're not covered in tattoos, but you've got a bunch. You can send me photos if I really want. It's fine. I'm just speculating. That's all. Only wish the fresh veggies were still cut fresh. Most are pre-cut. That's true. Taco Bell gets them mushed up in a large bag that gets defrosted, then cooked in water. Swear to God. Okay, well, I don't know. All I know is that they taste different. Do I have Buy Me a Coffee? I do not. I do not have Buy Me a Coffee. I have memberships, and I have, the Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get, and I have PayPal. But I haven't signed up for the Buy Me a Coffee thing. I did just get, a PO box, which is pretty exciting. Um, and I shared that with everybody last night. I now have a PO box. And there's the address. It's also down in the description box, as well as the Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get and my PayPal address. But there's my PO box. It's there. I'm super excited, and I'm going to have to wait for at least a week before I go and check it, because otherwise I will be trying to check my PO box like every 5 minutes, and that would be not a productive use of my time. Mark, do you feel comfortable sharing about the work experience this week? Yeah, that's a good question. And by the way, speaking of helping grow our community, Jen Marie and Taekwondo for Life are putting together a collab. We all want to build networks so that nobody ever has to come online and not find some of our peeps. Yes, that is absolutely the truth. And you shared that with me, and I really am glad that you reminded me to say something about it, because I'm going to put the address in here in the chat. Because Jen Marie, as you may already know, she's got a channel called Between the Cracks. Now that she's gotten together with TKD for Life, they've got their own channel where they're going to be collaborating, and it's in the chat right now. Thank you so much for reminding me of that, Misha. I appreciate that a lot, because I did definitely want to say something about that, and had been thinking about it. Now I have to find where I was. Ooh. When I was a kid, I met someone from Korea, and I said, "Oh, cool, north or south?" And now I'm older, I understand why she gave me such a strange look. Yeah, I know. When I told people I was going to Korea, they're like, "Really? Are you going to North Korea or South Korea?" I'm like, "Are are you a moron or just not paying attention?" Yeah. Daniel McClellan, good night. You're listening to Sleep Token, and we should too. Alkaline or the Summoning. Good to know, Daniel McClellan. Thank you very much for stopping in. Time for a cruise question. How is the booking going? Any closer to a hotel? Inquiring minds want to know. Rosalang. The booking is going quite well. I booked Feral Cheryl in on the cruise last night, and she is super excited. And I've had a couple of other inquiries from other people who are also looking at booking. Apparently, they're very excited that I've gotten the deposit date pushed back until April 24th. So I think I'm going to get a few more bookings in there. My goal is to book up all 45 cabins that I initially put in for. That's my goal. And as for, we are getting closer to a hotel. I have to make some phone calls on Monday. But yes. Steve! 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 Oh, wait. That's not Steve. Who's that? Alan! Alan! Yeah, I'm glad you got it. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Building, caring, loving, sharing. They are trying to make it to 50 subs tomorrow so they can go live. Anybody want to come on board? If you can, check them out. Click the bell. Lots of good stuff. I've put the address in the chat. You guys go and find Jen Marie and TKD for Life. Find their channel. Sub up. Please, please, please do. Rising tide lifts all ships. Just found out my daughter and her BF were offered jobs in Australia. Nice. Sometimes I get the message at the beginning, other times when you round off. Fair enough, Ms. Ekblama, but I'm glad that we're investigating this because I mean YouTube does some weird shit. Misha misses Casa Bonita. I still haven't been there, and I need to go. I loved Napa when I visited years ago. I would love that. I like Santiago's for Mexican food. But is it more expensive than Taco Bell or like Taco John's? I like the tostadas, though, higher quality. Fair. I like a good tostada. How do you know what styrofoam tastes like? Well, tell me you've never been curious. Even when you were small? You didn't try it out? I'm thinking it's really more the texture than anything else. And I have had packing peanuts that were made from corn. And yeah, I did eat them. Just to show people that you can. And nothing bad would happen to you because they were made from corn. That was back when I was working for Lush. And all the packing peanuts that they used in their gift boxing were made from cornstarch. So I would just eat them. Temecula has a balloon and wine festival in the summer. Yum. Thinking about warming up the deep fryer. Oh, now what are you doing? And pulling out some apple pie fill. Drop some on an egg roll wrap and crisp up. Toss some powdered sugar, ice cream. Lordy, gonna need a better exercise. Misha? You filthy bitch. That sounds amazing. Holy crap. Wow. I really want that. In Southern California, Del Taco's produce is all locally sourced. I love that. Bye, peeps. Sandy Wandy is headed out to greet the day. Well, you go on and greet it. You tell that damn thing. Cricket, at what point is your notification supposed to go out? I have the all selected, but don't get them. I always pick all, but only seem to get them for Reese, Nora, Surge, Aaron, and Rabbit. I don't know. Maybe I have to get bigger before they'll go out? I don't know what to tell you. That's one impressive note. Awesome. Yeah, and it happened this many times. And I was significantly younger. Wow, your own P.O. box and a Cash App account. Well, not Cash App. I don't have Cash App. I have Venmo because that's Denver Steve-O's fault. And I have a PayPal account that I've had for ages, and it's linked to my business. So if you try to PayPal me anything, it's going to say go away because that's the name of my travel business. Proud of you on that, by the way. Thank you very much. Thank you, Misha. I appreciate that. Don't lose the key. I've got 2 of them, and Hummingbird. My sister works at a winery. I've been meaning to go and visit her at work. I could really use it after Scott is being a shithead tonight. Well, yeah. Go visit her. Haven't seen Denver Steve-O in a while. He hasn't been in here very often, but he seems to be doing okay. Question: Are there any dental floss tycoons in Montana? That's a fascinating question. I have no idea. I mean, maybe? Yes, between the cracks and surviving together. Too slow. Sleep token are great. Miss Blama's just excited for that cruise. And so is Dawn Gloves. Oh, look at all the people who subbed. Yay. Zenu Marlene, y'all. For you and all 67 of you who are in here with us. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, the Prairie Dog documentary, Donnie Scattered. Yes. They're now at 41. Bangin'. Sorry about the 3 comments in a row. It's okay, Misha. Don't worry about it. Oh, Maya. Hi, Maya. Did I say hi to you already? I think I did. Yes. Good morning. Still trying to figure out how to explain to my husband that I want to go on a cruise that happens during our 30th anniversary. He doesn't do cruises. Yeah. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Ooh, they're at 46. Do we have 4 more people here willing to subscribe? I think we do. I think we do. I think you're going to find it. How do you eat decent Mexican in every different region? You don't. You settle for the best you like. That's fair. That's fair. We do have a couple of really good Mexican restaurants up here in Hoth. But it's a sit down kind of thing. It's, some people just want cheap and drive through. And the rest of us want margaritas the size of our heads and massive plates of deliciousness. So, yeah. Barbara! I'm still live! You're still awake! Yay! Oh, Maya says they're now at 50. Amazing. I'm very lucky I can have homemade Mexican food by my amazing mother-in-law. Ooh. I don't eat not at home Mexican food except Del Taco filled chicken soft tacos with just cheese. Okay, that sounds good. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's it. Maybe the main thing I need to do in my 20s is trying to hit that note. You got to have goals, man. You look great in that color. Thank you, Barbara. It's tough because it's like when I see it on the screen, it looks like red, but it's actually a fuchsia. I don't know what to say. Computers are weird. And Hummingbird has Zelle, not Venmo. And I used to have an account that was compatible with Zelle, and then they stopped supporting Zelle. I have GPay, I have Venmo, and I have PayPal. Sorry. Yeah, Barbara was ootin' a boot tonight, and she was fetching espresso martinis and gin and tonics and all kinds of stuff. She was very busy tonight. Yes, she was. All right, thing. I love the name Go Away for a travel company. Well, I mean, it's what I do, right? What do I do for a living? I make people go away. If they're happy, they come back, I get to make them go away again. Just got home from dancing on a bar with Liz Gale. That is amazing. I'm seeing Weezer in Orlando the night before the cruise sails, and I'm still considering the booking and logistics. Email me. We can make it happen. You could get Brightline from Orlando down to Miami. Not saying, just saying. Drop me an email. We can talk. Cruising and going on a cruise are very different things in the UK. They are very different things in some communities here in the US as well. But it depends on who you're talking to. Leaving my husband at home, says Barbara. Yes, she is. She is leaving her husband at home. She's not the only one. If hubby won't go, take a lover. Yep. Ooh, feeling icky, Jazzy Girl Sarah. I'm sorry, honey, but good to spend some time with y'all. We're glad you're here. That's a high note and can easily break you up. Yeah. Yeah, it wrecked me. Oh, 7th is going to make birria tacos tomorrow. Nice. Oh, it looks orange to you. Interesting. Yeah, it's fuchsia. Do you mean me? Or are you talking to Alex? I don't know. Me? No. Oh, you have GPay and Hummingbird? Cool. My skin looks good in this color. Nice. Thank you, Barbara. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love this so much. Great blackmail video of tonight's festivities. That's hilarious. I love it. Dancing. No, 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 honey. Not dancing in a bar. Dancing on a bar. Dancing on a bar. Amazing. And she's swinging dick. Swing that dick. Yep, I hear ya. I hear ya. Dancing on a bar with Liz Gale does sound freaking amazing. Cruising is what you do in your vehicles. Sometimes. Cruising is also what one can sometimes do at a gay bar. At the gay bar! Gay bar! Gay bar! Hello, Ken Cole! It's been a million years. Where have you been? I am so glad that you're here. You can show the photo that you emailed to me. Thank you, Heather McLaughlin. Donnie Scattered has to go. Sleep sweet, Donnie Scattered. Sleep sweet. Excited. Y'all just finished sending them both screenshots. They're asleep, but they will wake up happy. Yes. Yes. Well, thank you everybody for saying such nice things about this shirt and how well it works with my skin. I appreciate that. All this taco talk makes me want to bop on up to Denver and hit Taco John's, Santiago's, plus Costco food court and Church's. Cheese pizza? Messaged you my husband's back tat, but it is in a flower arrangement from the funeral. Okay. Coyote Ugly Bar. Dang, I saw some stuff. Made tons of new friends. I bet you did, Barbara. And cruising we shall. Oh, damn straight, baby. We gon' cruise. My name ain't Julie McCoy, but I sure as shit can be your cruise director. All right, so let's see. We've got how it started and how it's going. This is from our lovely Miss Dawn Gloves. Would you look at this tiny creature? Back to hunting French fries. The ears on this creature. Okay, Misha sees coral on the shirt. Yeah, it's fuchsia. It is definitely not coral. Let's see here. Ah, yes. The total eclipse of the cat, which is pretty perfect. Total eclipse of the cat. Oh, this is a lot of stuff to go through, though. I don't know if I can actually get to all of it. Let me see. And then we go to the email. Okay. Because somebody sent me, fuchsia is a purplish color. Yes, I do. And that's what this is. There's no orange in it at all. Some people are seeing coral or kind of an orangey thing. There's no coral. There's no orange in this. I may have said that the cats are perfect. I may have. But what I will say, let's see, where is it? This is the one that Heather sent me. It looks sort of tangerine color. That's fascinating. The creators of South Park bought Casa Bonita and redid everything. It's actually worth going again. Fascinating. Yeah, it's fuchsia, and I don't know why it's showing up like this, but it's fuchsia, and it says, "Let them." And it says a whole bunch of other stuff in the back. But this shirt looks mostly red to me. Okay, yeah, it's really pinky. Boobs! Yes, boobs. You guys, she got her cooter shirt today. Rise and grind, y'all. It's crazy. I am so happy about that whole thing. I am just beside myself. Here are some pictures of our visit to Hatfield Marine Station event today. The boys got to do a lot of hands-on stuff, including controlling an underwater camera and a navigation simulator. That's kind of cool. So this is Ms. SP Butterfly. These are her smidgens. Super cool. That's amazing. That looks like a lot of fun. How come I don't get to do shit like that? Good God, as my father-in-law would have said. Sorry. Sorry. Not trying to intimidate anybody with my, with the Titays, with the Grand Tetons. Grand Tetons. This was the way we felt after our empty storage unit. I actually used it on a YouTube thumbnail. The puppy is our grand dog Mocha. So this is from Blessed to Crochet, Ms. Mary. And they're exhausted. Hi, Brian Webb. Good to see ya. And Chanzig, welcome back. Cinnamon Crisps are packing peanuts? Okay, that seems fair. And then Ms. Ekblama took a photo in the grocery store of all the different caviar that's available. A lot of fish eggs in Sweden. A lot of fish eggs. Oh, Ken Cole had the flu for about a week. That knocked you out, but you're good now. And you're in Clearwater. Yay! Oh my gosh, Ken Cole, that's incredible. If you meet somebody named Gina, give her a great big hug and tell her that I said hi. Kelly Copter is so effing cute, so sweet, great dancer. She's itsy tiny, and I love her. I didn't think I could love her more than I already did, but man, I really do. Getting them out. Jazzy Girl Sarah is not even feeling 100%. She's getting them out anyway. Good for you. That's the spirit. Tatas, tatas, tatas. My shirt looks mostly red. Yes, tangerine. Weird. Okay. Yeah, it's more pink than anything. It's pinku pinku. I heard that the quality of food at Casa Bonita has improved immensely. In the 70s, it was more or less refried beans and cheese whiz, plus sopapillas. Yeah, see, Kim D. High and I have to make a road trip out to go and see Denver Steve-O and bring him really necessary provisions from this part of the world. He grew up in this part of the world, and there are things that he just can't get here. Things that he just can't get there, as opposed to here, where we can get them. And I make him incredibly envious pretty much every single damn time I mention a particular chip dip. So Kim D. High, we're going to make a road trip out there, and we were going to go to Casa Bonita while we were there. This dancing thing has me worried. Gina is the bomb. Yay! Oh, you're shorter than Kelly. Okay, well, you're itsy titsy too. This dancing thing has me worried. Alan, worry not. The best part about, I'm assuming that you mean about the prom, right? Slow dancing is just kind of wobbling back and forth and sort of shifting in a circle. And having your arms around somebody at the same time. No rhythm needed. No nothing. You don't even have to pick your feet up. It's better if you don't, because if you're worried about it, then you're probably going to wind up stepping on somebody's toes. And that's not fun. And you'll feel terrible. So don't do that. Just shuffle. Everything else, fake it. You'll be fine. I promise you. You saw Kelly's live from AA Ron's studio. It was awesome. Yep. There you go. It's just moving any body part to a beat. That's all it is. Gretchen only. Hi, lady. Did you find the thing that I was trying to direct you to earlier before I went live? I hope you found the things. And if not, let me know, because I will find the things and screenshot them or something for you. But Casa Bonita had the cool, funky, stinky monkey and the treasure cove. I was never there, so I don't know. I just got thrown out of the entire YouTube app, had to come back. Damn, Summer. Jenna is very calm and soft-spoken, so soothing and zen. You know, she comes across that way. I'm glad to hear that she is like that. There was a Casa Bonita in Little Rock a long time ago. We went there at one point, and then the food went downhill. Well, balls. Yeah, dancing is about fun, not grace. Honestly, just shake that ass, bro. You're about the same height as Jenna. Okay, perfect. The best part is that I'm charging to pimp out my boyfriend $20 a dance. Oh, damn. Okay. No worries. You'll be so busy eating and recovering from the food Cricket is bringing. I mean, at least half of one of my suitcases is going to be foodstuffs that we're going to put in Alan's face. So all he's got to counter that is like, what? Vegemite? Oh my God, Cricket, you mean slow dancing hasn't changed since I was in middle school? Last song was always Hey Jude. Oh my God, because it went on 5 ever. Remember Kelly had on very tall sneakers. Oh, okay. Yeah. Barbara will show you. Barbara will show you how to do it. Just shuffle your feet and make eye contact. Hold your partner tight. Make them feel like there's nobody else in the room. You are a prince. You'll have them drooling. That's a fact. Brian Webb, you hate autocorrect? Honey, you're not the only one. That's why we only call it auto cock rocket up in here, or auto carrot. Okay, everyone. Ken Cole is absolutely gorgeous. The whole package. Oh my God. I better get photos. You did find the info. Excellent. Good. Shake that ass and show me what you're twerking with. From when I was at Casa Bonita, I remember the cliff divers and the glass blowers. Amazing. Kelly's about the same height as you, maybe marginally taller. Alex, I have no idea how tall you are. Liz Gale is a supermodel, super pretty and 5'10". She's adorable. She is just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Falling asleep. Good night, all. Good night, Dawn Glove. Sleep sweet, honey. Rest well. You've earned it. Put some Del Taco in a box and mail it to me. Thank you very much, Gretchen. Everybody's been saying that, but it comes across to everybody's computer a little bit differently. Like what I see when I look at it is like a fuchsia. But other people are seeing coral, they're seeing like orange, they're like all kinds of other, I don't even know. But I'm glad it works. Thank you. Liz Gale is tall, very model-like and statuesque. Oh, you're 5'5". You thinking that Kelly's about 5'6". Okay. Well, you're both taller than me. Fuck off, Smoke. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, almost a watermelon color. Yeah, that works. And Liz Gale can do cartwheels. I can do cartwheels. They make Aaron do cartwheels. Aaron should have to do cartwheels. Taller than Miscavige, that's the important thing. Yes. And the same height, basically. Well, I was wearing heels. But when I was wearing heels, same height, looking eye to eye with David Miscavige's best friend, Tom Cruise. And I know this because I was face to face with him, and he was trying to cut in front of me in the open bar line. The one and only time that I have ever attended the Costume Institute benefit ball at the Met, otherwise known as the Met Gala, in 1996. And I got to tell him where the back of the line was. She did one in the airport. If Aaron got 1,000 likes while they waited for Jenna to land. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love it. And yes, I did tell Tom Cruise to go to the back of the line. And yes, he smiled very big at me and tried to blind me with his dental work. And it didn't work because I said, sorry. End of the line's back there. Thing is, when you're broke ass and in your 20s and working a soul consuming corporate job, and you get one chance to be at something like this, you're not about to let some pipsqueak with excellent dental work cut in front of you at the open bar line. No, I wasn't having it. There was a guy there that people said looked like Tom Cruise's brother. Ooh, ouch. Mary, you're getting sleepy. Okay, sleep sweet, honey. Rest well. You've been damn holding out on me. The Met Gala and a Tom Cruise flattening? Yes, girl. Yes. I've talked about it before. I've mentioned it before. I was in a shitty, old ass, out of season cocktail dress and worn out chunky heels because I was living that corporate life and I was broke as shit, but I got a ticket to the Met Gala because I knew somebody who was working setup. She gave me her ticket. She got a spare ticket. She gave it to me. I went. Felt like Eliza Doolittle, but I went. Oh, the sights I did see. Giant drag queens, just tremendous drag queens. They made my night. Their presence made my entire night. Some really astonishingly decrepit old ass ladies for whom haute couture was never designed, but they spent too much money on it and they wore it to the Met Gala. There was one woman who had an actual birdcage on her head. Yep. Princess Diana was there wearing a blue Galliano gown that she was trashed in the tabloids for the next day because everyone said it looked like a negligee. I disagree. I thought she looked fantastic. And Tom Cruise. And I got to tell him where the back of the line was when all of the drunken supermodels were doing the Macarena. It was something. So Zena Marlene, y'all. To telling Tom Cruise to get to the back of the fucking line. What did he do or say? He was trying to cut in front of me at the open bar line. Don't get between a hardworking, broke-ass 20-something girl and an open bar. Do not. So I said, I'm sorry, the back of the line is back there. And he blinked at me, and then he smiled really big and tried to burn my retina with his glaringly, blindingly white dental work. And I said, yeah, no, it's back there. Bye. And then I went and got my free vodka. Cheers, y'all. Well, apparently Barbara is absolutely enamored with Ken Cole. I have a good mind to pop open this bottle of whiskey I brought to take to Aaron's and Xenu Marlene it up. Baby, you go right ahead. I've only got about 20 minutes left in the show, but hey, do what you want. We're going to need to talk about that later, whenever. 96 was a very interesting year. Yes, it was. What was the theme of that year? They were honoring the House of Dior. It was an anniversary of the House of Dior, so they were honoring the House of Dior. And I did get a free full-size bottle of one of the Dior perfumes in the goodie bag when we left. I don't think I ever wore it. Fashion parties are something else. I've had both the best and worst times of my life at those things. Yeah, when I was working for the Hail Satan Banking Corporation, HSBC, our offices were right off of where they would set up all the fucking tents for Fashion Week. Made life absolutely miserable for quite some time. I was in the same room as Princess Diana. Yes, I was. Who's drinking alcohol? I'm drinking alcohol? Yes, ma'am. And he shouldn't have been. Scientology frowns on that. L. Ron Hubbard does not frown on that. That man drank all the fucking rum. But, yeah. Yeah. He was, I don't know what he was standing there to get, but yeah, he was standing in the line. I did not actually get to speak to Princess Diana. I did not. I did get to see the gentleman who eventually became our former president. He was there with his wife, which was Ivana at the time. No, LRH is why the rum is always gone, Julia. But I didn't get to speak to him, although I don't really care about him. I didn't speak to Princess Diana. I did turn around at one point and find that there were 2 7-foot-tall drag queens behind me, and I looked up and up and up and up and up, and I smiled, and I said, "Hello, ladies. You are the best humans that I have seen here tonight, and you have absolutely made my night worth coming here. Thank you." And they were super sweet about it. Super sweet. I did not Form 13909. Didn't meet him. Just was in the same room. That's all. Um, Mostly I sat and cat. I made friends with all of the people in the monkey suits who were walking around with trays of things. Um, because I understand that life. So I played nice with all of them, and I said thank you anytime somebody stopped by. And finally one of them figured out, okay, this bitch did not buy a ticket. This bitch cannot afford a ticket. This is one of ours. And she said, "Listen, these people are savages. I'm going to let people know, the rest of the people on the staff, go sit over there. It's right by the door to the kitchen. We'll make sure to stop to see you right when they come out, so that you don't have to deal with fending off these savages just so you can get some food." So I got hooked up. I made friends with the wait staff, and they took such good care of me. And I sat there mostly just cackling at the sights that I was seeing. I didn't see a sacrifice of children to Moloch, Form 13909. If they did that, it might have been during the dinner before the actual reception afterwards, the ball afterwards. There was a dinner beforehand. Um, but yeah, I if there was a sacrifice, it didn't happen during the main part of the ball. So I'm thinking that was probably part of the premium section of things, and that would have been at the dinner beforehand. But yeah, yeah. That was a thing. That was a thing. It happened. And I ate like a queen just all night because, once you make friends with the staff and they know who you are, word got spread. And every time they came out that door, they would stop by me first, like I was some kind of fucking royalty, which was incredible. And when they had trays full of drinks, as soon as they refreshed that tray, they would swoop by me. And if I only took one, they're like, you have another hand. They were absolutely the best. And I howled, just howled at the sights that I saw and the people who were just ridiculous. And I was 23, maybe 22. I was a baby, an absolute infant. I was a zygote. But man, I will remember that night for a very long time. Even though I didn't feel like I belonged there, I was there for a reason, and I was gonna soak it up as much as I possibly could. Were there fun people at my table? There were no tables because I wasn't there for the dinner beforehand, I was just for the ball afterward, and so I was just kind of hanging out on a banquette, just watching, just people watching and being wildly amused. It was an incredible time, and, and I got to tell Tom Cruise that he couldn't cut in front of me in the open bar line, and that was even better. It was amazing. The whole thing. Drunken supermodels doing the Macarena and everything else. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I'm really glad I went, even though I never wore the perfume that they gave me at the end of the night, because it's not really my gig. People, places, and perspectives. I love that story. Thank you so much. I do too. I love telling it. I love the fact that I have it to tell. And I think maybe let that be a lesson, or be my contribution mainly to the way that we started things out. Alex, you're getting ready to have a birthday. And every birthday you have brings you another year older, but it doesn't ever excuse you from living life. Go out and create adventures. Have adventures, collect the stories from them. I'll never have children, and I'm okay with that. But I am always having adventures. I am always collecting the stories because that's important. We have to have stories to tell. Our species started off with oral tradition, and I'm here to continue it. Have adventures and tell stories. And keep doing that no matter how old you get. As long as the stories are true, that's what matters. Have your adventures and collect the stories that you get from them. That's what I've got for you. That's going to be my advice. And that's the way that I've been living my life since I was a teenager. I don't get lost. I have adventures. And now I'm not a teenager anymore. Now I'm old. And I'm still having adventures. As many as I can, all the time. And with that, I think I'm going to wind things down. For all 72 of you in here watching, whether or not you're in the chat, thank you for being here. And thank you for spending time with us. Pop a like or a dislike in. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's fast and it's painless. If you have already subscribed, check to see if you're still subscribed. You could join our memberships. We have memberships here. I have one level. They're $2.99. And that's it. I just have the one level. But that's a way for you to support the channel. If you wish to support the channel in other ways, we do have super chats, we have super stickers. If you want to support the channel in a way that doesn't allow YouTube to munch 30% of it, well, you can do that. And all the information is in the description box down below. It's got not only my email address, where you can send me your questions, your answers, your inquiries about booking the Xenu Marlene cruise, or you can just call me an asshole. That's fine too. Somebody did that the other day. They just sent me an email and said, "Hey, you're an asshole." I went, okay, thank you. My PayPal is down there. The Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get is down there. My P.O. box, which is brand spanking new, is also there. And also the other thing that's down there is the link to the GoFundMe for KK. She was killed by a distracted driver while she was on her motorcycle going to protest the evils of Scientology. So they're trying to cover her burial costs, and dying is fucking expensive. So if you can find it in your heart to contribute to KK's GoFundMe for her funeral costs, it's down there in the description box below as well. And I am so glad that all of you hung out with us tonight, hung out with me, shared your fun stories, your information, your tips. Your photos. Heather McLaughlin's photo of her cooter rise and grind tank top. It's amazing. And now, one more for the road. Whoa. Cheers, y'all. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope that you rest well, that you sleep sweet, and that you remain warm and safe. I'll be back here tomorrow, same bug time, same bug channel. Peace to you.